What's going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video. So it looked like Christie side's future in Indiana is looking promising according to some new reports from Lynn Dunn. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Indy. Let's get it. Let's go. I just hate to be the bearer of bad news for some Caitlin Clark fans. Well, I'm here to tell you Christie size ain't going nowhere soon. According to Lynn Dunn, recent reports, man, it's looking like she is fully committed with Christie size. She liked what she's done thus far in turning this thing around. And I just find this to be mind-blowing, bruh. I just got to keep it real. How can Christie size get the credit for what Caitlin Clark is doing? Let's just all be honest here, man. The Indiana Fever will not be where they at in the standings if it wasn't for Caitlin Clark. And it don't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. The Indiana Fever look like a completely different team coming off this Olympic break because Caitlin Clark got the rest she needed. Now they're trying to give all the credit to Christie size and her coaching ability when Caitlin Clark is pretty much the coach on the court. She's like the LeBron James of this damn basketball team. She's facilitating the court while she's out there. She's making sure people is in the right position. She's dishing the ball out, and all we know, she could be calling plays as well. I just find this to be pretty crazy because if we look back to the first half of this season, it was clear as day. No disrespect to Christie size, I like her now. But she clearly did not know what the hell she was doing out there as a coach. She didn't use Caitlin Clark right. She didn't have her lineup right. It was just all going bad. Now, it seemed like somebody might have got in her ear and said, you know what? How about you take a step back, let Caitlin Clark run the show, you get all the credit and the bag, because clearly she about to get a raise from what this article is saying, bruh. But I'm here to tell you, this is crazy to me that they're going to pretty much stick with Christie size for the foreseeable future. Now, all of this information came out from the Indy Star a few hours ago, bro, and is currently breaking the internet. It's being reported that Indiana Fever general manager Lynn Dunn has a 3-year rebuild plan, and it's something she referenced consistently. It started when she became Fever interim general manager in February 2022 and developed a blueprint to get Indiana, who hadn't been to the playoffs since 2016, back to the postseason within 3 years. Now, technically, Lynn Dunn is in year 3 of her rebuild, but with the coaching change following the 2022 season, she likes to call it year 2.5. The Indy Star caught up with Fever general manager Lynn Dunn, and she stated this: we had to restart, rebuild, recharge, reboot, whatever you want to word it, whatever you want to say. I anticipated that we will be challenging for a playoff spot year 3, Dunn stated. We feel like we're rebuilding a good core here. They're young, they can compete at the highest level, so I like where we are. I would say we're a little bit ahead of the schedule. So basically, she's saying that by the team being young, this is year 3 with her being the GM, that she feel like she did her just due so far with making sure they made the playoffs. No, that is half the case. Y'all only making the playoffs because you have Caitlin Clark on your team. There is no secret sauce to the rebuild. There is none of that. Y'all only here because y'all was terrible last year and terrible the year before, bruh. Y'all used your draft picks to rebuild this team. And I just hate to put it that way, but that is the case, bro. Look at the Indiana Fever prior to this year and look at them over the last 3 years. They was trash, bro. They only got here because they had 2 first-round number 1 picks. There is no secret sauce, because if there was secret sauce, you guys would have been already kind of in a conversation when it comes to the WNBA. Wasn't nobody tripping off y'all prior to Caitlin Clark getting here, bro. Let's just keep it 100. done it. The article goes on to say back-to-back number one picks helped. Of course it did. They was horrible. But one of the most important parts of the rebuild was done hiring Christie. Size? A first-time head coach. Size was hired prior to the 2023 season, tasked with turning around what had become a losing franchise in the 6 years prior to Size's arrival. Indiana had a 45-147 record, 2.34 winning percentage, among the worst mark in all major North American team sports. The worst in North American team sports. Hell, y'all was worse than the Colorado Buffaloes before Coach Prime got there, dog. Let's keep it real. They was trash. And now y'all want to give the credit to Christie Size for this major turnaround, and y'all got the best basketball player on the planet right now? Now, about a year and a half into Size's tenure, Dunn is confident in her progress. She went on to say this: one of the things that really goes into being consistently successful is stability. And I think the stability at the top of the key, Dunn said. And I think since Coach White left, we've had 1, 2, 3, 4, I don't know how many head coaches changed. And when you have head coaching change, you have assistant changes. So it's like a roller coaster. So it's hard to grow that stability. I like what Christie Size has done. I like what she did last year. You like what she did last year? Are you serious? Y'all was trash. Did you not hear? You was 45-147, bro. Y'all was horrible. How could you remotely mentally consider keeping this damn coach, bro? It's only doing good because you have Caitlin Clark. I am not making this up, bro. She is serious about keeping Christie Size for the foreseeable future, dog. The article goes on to say Size brought the Fever from 5 wins in 2022 to 13 wins in 2023. One of Size's priorities coming in as a first-time head coach was to build a strong culture. She wanted to set tough expectations, but also make sure players enjoyed showing up to practice and games every day. Now, guys, that was the article that the Indy Star had released a few hours ago. One thing I will say this, bro, is that they cannot be serious about giving Christie Size all of this credit like she is Phil Jackson, bruh, and turning this thing around, dog. Hell, you can have me be the coach of the Indiana Fever with Caitlin Clark on my team, and I'm telling you, we still gonna put the beats on teams. It doesn't matter who the head coach of the team is, Caitlin is going to put the beats on teams. At the end of the day, Caitlin is the reason y'all is having so much success. Hate to be the bearer of bad news, but millions on millions of fans know this. How do you not know this, Glenn Dunn? You should know this. Get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Keep them bells on because this one right here is stunning me. And until next time, shake the haters off. I'm out of here. Peace out. Shake